6 years ago, I started a swimming pool construction company, and we have generated over $6 million in pool contracts. I am going to show you guys the #1 thing that has helped us build a 7-figure pool company. If you want to build a 7-figure pool construction company, this video is for you. And if you are a pool builder, landscaper, or in construction, this video is also for you. Welcome to the channel, everyone. We're on a $178,000 swimming pool project. Now, we have a lot going on this week, from starting this massive retaining wall project to going to a pool project we did last year where we have to drain the pool and fix the bottom, has a crack in it, first of our career. I'm gonna be showing you guys our spec home that we're building as an investment property, and we have 2 other swimming pool projects that are going on right now. So come along with me as I show you guys how we run our swimming pool construction company. All right guys, here we are on the project. Got a couple problems already. One is we hit the drain right there, all right? And we hit that one over here as well last week. So I fixed that. Now I gotta fix that one. The second problem is we got our plumbing there and the grade's not quite right. So that'd be problem number 3. So lots of challenges here. I'm on this big hillside. That's problem number 4. Then problem number 5 is I have to be able to dig our way out toward the end, and that's gonna be a whole thing. And problem number 6 is I've got a big, massive amount of retaining wall coming that's gonna block our whole entrance. Lots of problems, lots of challenges, I should say. And but nothing we can't handle, nothing we can't overcome, because that's what we do. That's part of it. All right, bad news, bad news, bad news. The neighbor came by and shut this door so nobody can hear me. But the neighbor came by and he told us that when we did all this dirt work over here, we did a bunch of dirt work over here. It's in like 3 neighbors' property lines. We put all the dirt over there. We ran drains. They're on his property. I knew they were on his property because he came out and he said, "What are you guys doing? Those are on my property." And I said, "We're running drains from there to there." Wasn't a big deal. He just wanted to know what we were doing, what the drains were. Told him already. Not a problem. All the dirt we piled up around the trees, all that was fine. That was the idea. Well, he came out with his wife and they said that this is just, well, it sounded like she's really more mad than he is, but now they're saying we got to pull all of it out on their property line. Told us one thing, now he doesn't want us to do it for reasons that, anyway, whatever, we're gonna get to work. We'll keep moving on, is what it is. All right, we're at our stopping point, I think. I'm gonna build this wall all the way to here. I wanna get it all the way up, get it done all the way to here. I'm gonna try to eliminate wheelbarrows altogether as much as possible. I'm gonna save this one for last. That way, you know, where it's not messing us up as far as getting the ride behind in here and all that. It's coming along. I'll be honest, guys. We're pretty salty about this whole dirt situation. I would never even put the dirt over there if I knew it was gonna be a problem in the beginning. Well guys, moment of truth. Almost, not quite though, because we haven't set them yet. But will these blocks be better than the Lee block? So far, what I've done, my investigation, checking them and all that, there's not even close to comparison. But the truth will be told when we set them. Let's get these things in, get them set, and see how it goes. Hey, look at this dumb thing. Hey James, it was all the way up there. Progress so far, only 2 rows. It's a lot of work here, getting this base prepped, everything lined up, squared. Then we're ready here to go to the 3rd layer. You can smell those school bus brakes from where I'm sitting. All right guys, we're done. Change of plan. So tomorrow, I don't know how much I'm able to get done here tomorrow, but we are doing the pool that has a crack in it. So this will be the first time in our career where we've had a pool have a crack. The Imagine's coming, they're warranting it, so I'm just gonna show up and film it all, and then bug the guy, ask him some questions. I'm gonna be filming a a video on that exactly, so be on the lookout for that one, because that'll be very interesting on how that's all patched, the whole process. It'll be just like a vlog like I used to do. Anyway, got me a Zevia to end the day, one of the best, not sponsored yet, and it's one of the best, cleanest sodas you can buy. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, we're back in Cover Bridge. I was almost home, and Chad is working on a pool we built years ago, and it's leaking, and we found the hole, so we're gonna patch it. But I've got the liner with me, so I'm gonna stop by and check it out. It's looking good though. He never did seal this concrete. It's the first pool we built, or second or third. Of course, it's by the steps, why wouldn't it be? It's textured too.
I know.
Those are the worst ones. All right, here goes nothing.
Is that just regular PVC cement?
No, it's for pools.
I'm not a vinyl guy, John. I don't try to be one either.
Come on, baby, stick. Stick. Okay.
The stick?
It's stuck. Just hopefully it molds to her. Guess we'll find out.
You videotape everything?
No, just the highlights. Like holes in pools, baby. Hold on. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. No leaky, leaky. Success. Well, done, signed, sealed, and delivered. This is a client of years, not paying us to do this. There's no warranty on this liner, nothing. But Chad services the pool. Chad does work with us here and there. Gives us some, we give him some maintenance contracts when we run into them, clients. But this is what Wetscapes is all about. You know, got a hole in the liner. All right, we'll come out and fix it. You know, if it's a whole thing, you know, we may charge, but it's not. It's 4 year, it's what is the line? How old is the liner? The liner is 4 years old. So it's like, it's not very old. That is how our company operates at the core, that customer service to the end. So finally, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and that is officially it for the day. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday morning, and I'm running late. We're headed to a pool we did last summer, Schneider pool project. It's got a crack in it, so we're going to go repair it. Imagine guys are coming out to repair it. It's under warranty, so we're gonna head over there. I'm gonna help him train it. We're gonna be doing supporting it. I got materials to support it and all that good stuff. I'm actually filming a video on this, so go check that video out if it's out yet. I'll put a link in the description. And they're doing something over here. They absolutely took over that cornfield. I don't know if it's gas, waterway, or what. I don't know. They got like a bunch of piping here. There's the spec house from behind, the black house. Gutters are going on. Oh, it looks like the grass seed took really well. Oh, that'd be awesome. Change of plans for a couple minutes. It's 8:55. The guy texted us, said he's not going to be there till 9:30. So I'm going to jump over here and see how far Jared's got on the spec house. And the gutters are going in today as well, so he's doing trim. But let's go see what he's got done. I don't think I've showed you guys since last time. Look at that. It's all painted. Gutters are all going up. We got all the downspouts already in. Just go right down. Looks good, huh? Like, so that was a mistake, the wood grain, where we're gonna do smooth. But personally, I think it looks better. What do you guys think? Better than smooth, smooth, smooth. We got grain, smooth. I mean, that looks good to me. I got a couple minutes to stop by to see the progress. This is what we're doing on the profile for the trim. Everything's just a nice Craftsman style, looking good. There we go. Grass is coming up. Not bad. Got it all graded back here. It's all brick in the back, concrete. All right, we're out of here. Let me know if you guys want me to go over prices, how much we sell this thing for, the whole shebang, because we're hoping to make some pretty good money on it. We'll see. All right, guys, while I'm waiting for him, I just did a calculation for this retaining wall. I think we're gonna end up needing 580 square feet, which would be 82 square feet. So 82 square feet more than Jared calculated. I'm verifying with the contract, and I'm gonna double check, but that would be like $700 over budget, which is not good. Also, I got a picture from Jared. I'm gonna throw it up here on the screen, and it is the retaining wall for the Hewn project, where we're partnered up with Josh Myers and co. The retaining wall is going up, and it's close to being done, which means we got to get there and backfill the rest of our pool and get our bond beam done. But I'm gonna have to talk with the guys and see. We got all the hard work done except for, well, like 2 little sections on the pool that need to be packed. But I want to see if I can't go over there. I'm gonna go over there today, actually, and I want to talk to the retaining wall guys and see if when they're dumping rock, I can show up, pack it underneath the bench, because there's 2 benches, and then they'll just keep putting their gravel in and compacting it and all that. Hopefully that'll work out, because they've got everything there. They've got the labor, they got everybody. Maybe I got to slip them a couple $100, whatever, but it doesn't make any sense for me to just say, hey, hold up on the wall, let me get in here. It's like, we'll keep the progress moving, and hopefully I can work together with them. Here we are, guys, on the job here. This pool we built last year. Look at this thing. Looking good. The concrete bleached out really nice. Just need to seal it and you're good to go. I think it's Mike. I gotta check with his name. He's here. We got everything going. We're gonna get a pump in, get this thing draining. I gotta go to the store and grab a piece of styrofoam he didn't have. We're just gonna see what happens. This is kind of wild that we're draining a pool. You know, it's just like kind of a big deal for us. I just got a call from Jared, and Mike, he says, hey, I don't got the gel coat with me. I'm like, well, you're here to fix the pool, bro. Where's it at? It's at my house. Where's your house? Illinois. Illinois? We're in Indiana, bro. So we gotta see if we can drum up some gel coat from somebody, which I doubt it. There's no way. So this whole day, oh man, I don't know what to chalk this up to. This is business, man. This is just business. It just happens. Weirdest stuff. It's the adventure of business, I will say. But, you know, this happens. A pivot. I've got retaining wall to do. I've got stuff to look at. I've got trim to do, whatever. I got a million things to do. So it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I really want to get this done today. I was filming a video on it and all that and whatever. So we'll see. I'm gonna get there. I went to get foam. I'll be there back. Anyway.
Minutes from my house, so I'll just have to run and grab it, dude. I didn't realize that.
Bro.
My whole can is hard, dude. Like, I can't even get the lid off of it, like the mixing lid. Like, it's crusty. I'm like, dude, why? I don't even understand. But I don't do a lot of sand pools, so I don't carry a lot of sand with me because it's just extra stuff. But I had to check.
Oh, okay. So the gel coat is in the coloring and everything, right?
Yeah, here, I'll show you real quick.
Well, that's a bust.
Yeah, that freaking sucks.
I'd say you're fired, but I need you.
I probably could be fired, to be honest with you.
Nah,
I should have
dude.
noticed that. I was just on the phone with my head tech. I was like, well, I just made my day more interesting. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I ain't got no gel coat for this pool. Shit's hard to rock, dude. I can't get these off.
Dang, bro. That's a bust.
It's completely, I think it's hard through and through, dude.
Man.
I don't even know how hard. I mean, I thought that was a new can I just put in there because that's a brand new lid. I haven't even used that gel coat.
All right, guys, change of course. We are going to be going to a job that we started. It's a pretty good sized pool project. We're going to make quite a bit of money on it, which is great, just for the level of difficulty in this situation. So we charge for the level of difficulty for sure because it's tough. But retaining wall guys are there now, and I want to make sure we can get there. I already mentioned this. So I'm going to go over there, and then I'm going to pick up tile kits and stuff and do some crown work with Jared. So it's going to be a shorter day for the day, but I'll see you at the job. Pool's staying nice and clean. See, that's why I didn't want to assemble everything. Look at that. That's exactly why. It all looks nice and cut down in here. We'll have to test everything again because you never know what happened there. We have to get in here with rock and pack all this yet. So I was waiting on them to get their stuff done. But we'll see how it goes. See, I told Jared, this is foresight, guys, that you guys can learn from in business. Not because I'm special or anything, but just been doing stuff long enough, you figure stuff out. And one thing my dad taught me was always think 3-4 steps ahead. And with that cover box, it wasn't me being lazy when the time came to do it. It was me saying, how can I be proactive and not have an issue later? And so I had other stuff I had to do, and I was like, I really don't want to do it today in my mind because of that. So I said, you know what, let's just not do it. We're on the bonding wire. We got paid on the job because we couldn't do it until the bonding was done. And let's just wait, because I can just see it right now. Dirt coming in, these guys are excavating. They could damage my metal. The aluminum on these cover boxes are very expensive and critical. And so the aluminum side risers, the polymer, you know, it's hard to mess with that. If you break that, then you got an issue. You've done some really bad stuff to it. So that dirt all against there, that's exactly what I was afraid of. So good call on my part, and something you guys can learn from is especially when you're working with a situation like this, where you're working with another builder, everything is kind of thought out for. But just talked to the retaining wall guy, Renee. I actually met him on another project for Josh, but I had his contact in my phone. So he's going to, he said he'd backfill it. So I don't know, you know, who knows? He's, you know, his broken English, whatever. I don't know what that means. Mexicans can be tricky, man. I work with the concrete guys all the time. You know, they say one thing, they do another. So they're supposed to be doing it tomorrow, allegedly, but they still got quite a bit of courses on there, and quite frankly, they're not putting enough membrane grid in there, in my opinion. They're only putting in like one layer. I'd put in 2 personally. I mean, it's about a 4.5 foot wall, 5 foot wall, but that's my opinion. All right, we just got another row done. Not a whole lot, got some corners cut, backfill, put the drain tile in, and then set up this corner for lines, making sure we're straight up here and straight up here. And I'm gonna have to base out this whole section before we can put this next row on here. And then we'll just keep going all the way up, put the geogrid probably on this row 3, and then finish this side, and then come all the way up to this, finish it out. So 13 hours away. So the developer came by yesterday when I was working here, and he asked me if we were gonna be moving that dirt. I'm just thinking to myself, what do you got to do with any of that? They called him to just tell us, because like, I don't know why. Not like they already told us. Anyway.
Did you tell them that we already had a conversation?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, we already talked about it, but all right. Okay. Also, I think we closed a $220,000 project. We start in December. So yeah, it's gonna be nice and cold, but
Dang.
it's a good deal. They told us to send over the DocuSign. It's not official. They're gonna send it all over, but I never count it until we have the money in our bank, the deposit. And even then, they sometimes can back out. It wouldn't be the first time. So anyway, same old, guys. We're just gonna get working, get some retaining wall done. It's gonna be just slow grind. I'm supposed to be going over to the other pool and checking that out, because he's gonna be draining that down. If he needs my help with supports, I'll help him, but if he doesn't, I'm just gonna let him do the supports and let him drain it, because it's gonna take a couple hours to drain, and then go over there when he's ready to patch it. That's what I wanna do. So I'm gonna call and make sure I'll figure all that out. But other than that, we keep moving here. It's just a slow, a lot of work.
Foot left or so.
That's a daunting sight for sure.
Yeah, I got a little bit left to go, but I kicked the pumps off because I wasn't sure if it'd pump out too fast before I got back. So
Yeah. Here's the crack. Getting inside the empty pool, boys. Right there. Gotta fix that. So we're getting there. What's that? Alright, I gotta get out of here. James is waiting, well, not really waiting for me, he's working on this wall. I can't sit here for another hour or two. I'll have to get more footage when I come back. But looking good. This whole day has been enlightening for sure. So anyway, I'm gonna head over to the job and we're gonna get some more retaining wall work done. Alright guys, we're back. James got a little bit of work done here. That row is complete, five rows. That's the height. Looks good from back here, you know. So we're looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and get this corner done, and then we can wrap it and go all the way out and finish out this base all the way. And that's gonna get us, you know, this side complete all the way. I want to be able to get this whole thing done today, and then get gravel in here, backfilled, and then actually probably come in here with some dirt, and then just throw some dirt in on this edge because it's 3 foot of landscaping. So, all right, we're headed out of here. It's about 4 o'clock. Here's the deal, gang. I messed up big time. I made this retaining wall a foot closer to the house than I planned on. And going back the measurements, I was supposed to go 39 was the back of the wall, and I was, for a brief second, I thought that was the front of the wall, and then I went back a foot to set, because I was set off the back, and got me in this pickle. But there's good news on the horizon. Besides the fact it's going to take, you know, a lot of time to redo this, they want to potentially move the wall out another 3 feet to make a little more use of their space. So it's not all a wash. It'll probably take us an hour to wreck it. And I don't know if they would have done this to us anyway. If I would have had the wall there, they could have done, I'm just gonna chalk this up to they were gonna do it to me anyway. I just can't, man. I can't. I do this to myself. It's not been a good project, to be honest, so far with the dirt. Now the retaining wall. It's been great. Like, the pool's perfect. The job went well. And it's just like, I don't know, one of these things. Maybe my week has not been great, but I don't know. I'm kind of depressed, I'll be honest. I'm going to go drown my sorrows in a milkshake, because that's what I do, because I don't drink. Okay? Milkshake. Keep it PG, boys. But that's what I'm gonna do, and they're gonna let us know tomorrow. It's about a 14 grand upcharge to go out, but we got to put in about 2 courses, about 180 square feet of wall, and it's a whole ordeal, boy. All right, you all, it's about the end of the day. I went and worked on a retaining wall. The pool's been filling up, and here we go. Look at that, huh? Can't even hardly tell. There's a little bit of a line, but that's clean, man. That looks good. All right, guys, we're just at the job here. Let's go see what they got done. What's up, guys? Okay, so no gravel so far. All right, guys, that job isn't even close to ready for us. Maybe the end of next week, maybe next week sometime. I don't know. These retaining wall guys are doing some crazy stuff. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus or anything, but we'll just leave it at that. All right, guys, it's a crispy Thursday morning, and good news, not so good news. So the verdict on the wall, our beautiful wall that we have started to construct, that I made a foot off, but we won't get into that. No, so basically they want to move it out 2 feet. Now, to make myself feel better, I'm just going to chalk this up to, they were going to have us change it anyway, but reality is maybe not, who knows. But the point is, it's about a 12, with concrete, 12 grand extra upcharge. So we're going to pull this out. I'm just going to, like back there where that orange line is, I'm just going to pop out this wall, stair step it down, and then I'm going to add on to it. I don't want to mess with this wall, and then we're going to pull it out. We got to dig a footing and keep it moving. So it is kind of unfortunate, but honestly, it'll make this yard look so much better. Like, we're adding 2 more feet, well, technically 3 according to where this wall is, and it's really going to maximize this whole space back here. When this thing is done, it's just going to look like one ginormous, beautiful backyard. Because up there on the hillside, man, we're doing like, it's gets 16 feet out, all it gets dug out. So anyway, that's the deal. It's unfortunate, but that's it. So.
Yeah, that glue will definitely hold the fence in.
I mean, look at that glue. Isn't that some crazy stuff?
It's ripping up the cement.
That's some wild landscape glue right there, buddy. I gotta give it to these guys who made that. That's nuts. All right, so that took about 10 minutes. It's crazy how a day and a half of work, of solid day and a half, we had some pieces here and there, and you could just rip it apart in like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm not even kidding, it didn't take long. It's like 8:45, let's say 30 minutes to be safe, but 30 minutes to a whole day's of work. That's crazy. But this is our new footing. Boom. We're just gonna launch it, and that's kind of what we're working at. We're just gonna get going here, get to work, man. I'm kind of depressed, I'll be honest. It's a little sad, but I think we might go get breakfast and some shims. It's my excuse to, I need to get shims for later. Chick-fil-A still open for breakfast, so kind of ease the pain, you know. Yesterday the milkshake, today Chick-fil-A. That's what I do, you know. That's how I ease my sorrows, is with food. Don't go too overboard though, then I get fat. Don't want to get fat. So, yeah.
Where'd you get the milkshake at? Alright, we're live, my dude.
See the look of desperation, man. We had to replace this wall.
Okay. The thumbnail. He's taking a picture of it right there. Hold on. Now we are live.
All right, guys. It's been a long day. We've placing walls, man. It's just been like. Anyway, we got something done. So far, everything's looking good. Come around the side here. We got, decent amount. A little close up here. Everything's looking pretty good, you know. It's just like now, like the top layer, these blocks are inconsistent. They're better than the other product. Okay, I'll give them that. But they're still inconsistent, and I got to grind them because there's like little ridges, and it's just kind of a problem. But, you know, it is what it is. So we're kind of in a tight spot right here, back here, but it is what it is, man. We ran out of rock too. It's kind of late. It's getting to where it's almost 6 o'clock, right? It's 5:35, so we need more rock now. We're gonna need like 4 loads. So bringing this out, it really, made this cavity a lot bigger. So, but we put like 3 layers of geogrid in this thing. We are putting landscaping in the last 2 feet, last 2 blocks, 3 foot out is dirt. So, like Nacho Libre, like my stretchy pants. Yeah, shoot, man, that was a good movie. But that's it for today. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're gonna wrap this week up. Not the job, I wish. Daggum. But if we're lucky, we'll be able to get based out all the way to the end of the pool, and the wall all the way to the end of the pool. So all the way to the end of the pool. That'd be sweet if we could get that much done. Because again, we still got this wall up here. We still got that whole backside. We got another wall over there. I mean, before too long, we're going to run out of block and we're going to have to get some delivered. But anyway, been talking too much. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, you guys, a little slow going here. We're just moving along. We're able to put dirt on the neighbor's property again, so that's really nice. Just getting in, I don't know what about 20 feet. I don't know what that hissing noise is. You know, lately I've been talking a lot about experience for the customers. And when you have all these problems that have been going on here, retaining wall, the neighbor with the dirt, this neighbor over here, and whatever other issue that's gonna come, making sure that thing stays leveled and solved and figured out. Because you just think about it, if this guy over here causes such, if we don't do this right, dealing with this guy over here, it's going to cause a really big issue for him. He lives here, right? He's not going anywhere. We don't live here. He's got to deal with that guy. So 6 months, a year down the road, when he has really big problems with this guy, his experience all started when he got a pool. When he got a pool with Wetscpaes, that was how all those problems started. Now, yeah, he'll know because the guy went back on his word and all that, but still, that experience with us was not as pleasant as it should have been. Let's get back to work. They've been talking over there for too long. Somebody's about to get screwed. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. I can see it. Just had like a meeting of the neighbors and for this dirt, this whole situation's going south in a hurry. So later on, Evan was gonna come out and talk to us about it.
Note to self, never ever dump free dirt.
Yeah.
Ever. If somebody pays you for it, then you can dump it, but don't ever do it.
Yeah. Be careful who you give stuff away to. I mean, gosh, bless, man. Well, basically, we have to take all that dirt out.
What do you mean?
That's what I mean.
Why are you gonna take all of it out?
Because that green, that orange line over there, to the property line, that is all property, and he wants all the dirt out. So every single bit of dirt we put back there has got to come out. I don't know if I should feel like he should really, if it was me, I'd tell him to go get lost, to be honest. I'd say I'm not doing it, but if I was him, if I was the homeowner, I just don't think it's fine, we gotta take it out, but I feel like somebody should pay us for it, because it's a lot of work to get all that out now.
We talked to a lawyer.
Shoot me with a gun tonight. Oh, and I had to do a massive soil correction under this footing, man. Holy cow.
What do you mean?
Well, it's called soil correcting. When you have like a really bad soil, soft, spongy, expansive, you have to do a soil correction, they call it. So basically there's a couple ways to do it, but there's one method is you build up rock. You put geogrid in, you build up rock at like a hill, like almost a pyramid, and you pack up and lifts like that. It's progress so far. Not bad. All right, guys, I'm back at the shop. So this whole project has turned into something, and you know what I really want to hit home on is experience is everything in business, in service. Okay, you look at every industry: plumbing, HVAC, electrical, home renovation, in this case pools. Experience is everything. One thing that's lacks the most is what? Experience. So that's what we try to provide. That's why we want to be better than everybody else. That's why we have the most reviews out of any pool builder, and that is why we're the top #1. So, you know, there's a lot going on here with this retaining wall, with the dirt, and it's just a whole ordeal. So we're just trying to keep the peace here, make everything just go smooth. Right, wrong, or indifferent on what should be done, the end of the day is we will be hauling that dirt out, and we're going to just, you know, make it right. We had to fix the retaining wall, and which was fine. That was my mistake in the beginning, but ended up being added charge because he wanted it bigger. So, you know, that's all good, but just keeping a cool head, not getting involved. You know, I try to just stay calm. Don't mess with people. Don't say anything. Just be neutral. So that's kind of been my mentality is through business, is do anything possible to avoid problems, and it served us well. And it's not it's very humbling, all right, to say the least, but it is what it is. Don't forget the mentor program, link below. If you guys are looking for someone to coach you in business and then also help you build a pool company as well. I've got several clients that I am working with, and we're building them a pool company. I'm helping you build a pool business 7-figure plus. This isn't no guru fake stuff. Like, I do this every day. I build, I understand what goes into what, and between me and my brother, both owners, we have a good grasp on how things go. So check out the link below, get on a phone call with me, and we'll get you connected. Business coaching, I've got a package for every one of you guys. And also check out the training course. It'll be on the early buy list, but I'm coming out with a course that shows you how to build an entire swimming pool project start to finish. This is going to be something incredible. The value is going to be insane, and I'm going to give you a massive discount if you put your email, phone number, and name in there on the pre-buy list. So do that. It's coming out in the spring of 2025. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and I'll see you all